So it's getting some of the sun's rays and the radiant heat.
The water is less clogged. The water is clear.
The water's clear today.
Lori Saylor's science students don't have to go far for up-close study of pond water life. They just step outside to their very own schoolyard to study water, plants, and insects.
We were looking around the pond and seeing if there was anything different or anything unusual. Like the fishes were near the waterfall and the rocks. We figured that they were up there. They were trying to look for the tadpoles for something to eat.
This is a better way in teaching pond water life, because out of a book, there's nothing they can see hopping or swimming. They can't see the growth of any of the animals or the plants.
Saylor's students use their own pond water to study organisms under microscopes back in their classroom.
We've been doing weekly studies since March, so they've grown with the pond. More plants have come, some things have died, more things have been brought in, so the cycle of life has been shown.
The pond and an eco garden are now key to Frog Pond Elementary's K through 6th grade curriculum, but they were initially created as behavior modification tools for special education classes.
And I bring the children out into the garden. The way it helps them is it focuses them. When we go out there and talk and we're reading, we're talking not just about the garden itself, but I might be giving a lesson on how to control your behaviors, or I could be giving a lesson on math. When I do it in my classroom, if they're not having a good day, then they can't go out and work in the garden. They work to getting things accomplished so they can spend time out there.
I want to show you guys what the bees look like. This is an actual working hive. In here, there's probably about 4,000 bees. And of the 4,000, 97% of them are female.
Extra special rewards come in extra special lessons in the garden, like a visit from a real beekeeper.
I learned about how they make honey, and also how the queen bee lays the eggs. I was surprised that they don't sting people as much. And also, if you spray smoke in there, that means the bees think there's a forest fire.
It's not like staying inside, because inside it's always hot and we always have to do homework or something, or read or something. And plus we could just play or look at the fish over here. See it moving?
These are called air bubble plants. You see these little things, it has air inside. So you just float it around and it filters the water and then collects all the algae. We try keeping these in good shape so they can filter and clean the water and all that.
Koi and a bullfrog are resident celebrities in the pond, and students like to help maintain the pond for fish and frog.
We live in such a phenomenal location. We're right here on the edge of the bay practically, and we've got the beautiful pine barrens right behind us. I tell kids all the time, there's so much out there to discover. And what we're trying to do is pique their natural interest in science and the ecology so that they want to start learning more about what's in their very own backyard. Okay, and the last one on top makes it look all nice and pretty.
McGrath designed and built the pond and worked with teachers and others to dig the flower beds. The materials were paid for with grants from a local bank, Greenworks Pollinator, and the Little Egg Harbor Education Foundation.
It wasn't for structured learning, it's really for spontaneous learning. And we've had a lot of teachers, discover the pond because the children discovered the pond, and then the learning just continues on from there.
The planting and growing continue too. A local garden club is helping plant more flowers, and teachers envision current students returning with their children in the years to come to see how their garden has grown.
It gives them more of a sense of community, and I think that's so important because especially with the children I work with, it gives them something to say, hey, I was part of that, I did that. And I think that's the biggest boost to the behavior part of it for them.
I would recommend this to other schools for the love of science and the excitement of the kids learning and really what's in their own backyard.